What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are on, a new Roblox game that came out a couple days ago. It's called The Forge. Right now it is really popular as I'm recording this video. It hit 100,000 concurrent players today. And so basically, since there's a lot of people going on this and there's a lot of questions being asked, I want to make a tier list video, and basically today I'm just going to be making, a basic tier list, which is just, races in this game. Since there is multiple races, there is, I think, around 10 races, and I'm in the second map right now. If you are playing the tutorial, you'll be able to, swap your race early on, but after that, you can use a bunch of codes. That's the main way to get races, is using codes. Other than that, I heard some quests can give you races, but like race rerolls, but I'm not really sure on that. But it's either codes, those quests, or you're gonna have to spend Robux, which personally, 10 rerolls for 600 Robux basically is not worth. But here's the list of races. These are the two that I currently have. I've been using Dwarf because it's been better for mining. But yeah, here, let's get back and let's start this tier list. So here's the tier list. Two things I want to point out is that this is my current opinion. So if you don't agree, let me know in the comments and let me know why you agree, because I want to actually be able to see what you guys think. And the second thing is, this is before any big updates. This is basically release. As of me recording it right now, this is November 28th. Just a reminder. So this is November 28th, 2025, unless if this game gets if this game is still popular next year and someone watches this. So let's get started. First up, we have human. It has stuff, surprisingly. Most games, human race does nothing. It's just basic. We're gonna put it at D tier. Regardless, it's not good. Human has 3% luck and 3% XP. I mean, it's not bad, but I'd say every single thing on this list is better. Next up, we have Elf. Elf has 15% extra stamina and 5% extra height. I'm pretty sure height doesn't matter, but it also has a 7% luck boost. Again, bad, but I'd say it's better than a human, obviously. It gives more luck, and it doesn't give XP, but 3% XP is really not much. Next up, we have Zombie. Zombie gives you minus 25% HP, but you regen HP 2% every 5 seconds. You also have a chance to absorb incoming damage and turn it into health, which I'm not sure how that works. I've never really tried it, but it doesn't seem that good. I'm gonna still put it above human. Honestly, I'd still think it's a D tier. I'm putting it D tier because the fact that you lose 25% of your HP, if you're endgame, it's really bad because most of the enemies towards the end will basically two-shot you, and if you have this, it could possibly even one-shot you depending on your armor. So we're gonna put it at the last. I'd say it's worse than human. Next up, we got Goblin. Goblin gives you minus 15% HP, minus 15% size. Again, I don't think size really matters in this game. In the game, of course. It gives you 10% attack speed with daggers as well. But the main thing about it is it gives you a 12% discount when shopping. By the way, this does count towards pickaxes. So, there is, I think, like the light type pickaxe, I think that's around 98k. You can save up to 10,000 on it just by having this race. It is really good. This also counts for the one pickaxe that's $500,000, and you will save 60,000 just by having this race. In my opinion, it's an A tier. Other than shopping, it's terrible in my opinion. Like, sure, the movement speed is nice. The damage with daggers is nice, but everything else that is for PvP is better. But just because of the discounts, this has to be an A tier, and I'd say a high A, so we'll see what else. Next, we have Undead. Undead was actually the first race that I got, well, the first, I guess, good one that I got, its buffs and debuffs are minus 12% HP, but you reflect 10% of the damage taken. And another one that's called Second Chance, and it refills 50% of your HP when your health is under 10% every 5 minutes. It's good, but if you're at the point where you're getting like 10% HP, you're gonna die regardless. I'm gonna put it at a low C tier. Next up, we have Orc. Orc has minus 10% stamina, minus 10% movement speed, but it has plus 10% physical damage, plus 15% HP, and plus 10 size. So if you recall back to the Goblin, where it's 10% attack speed with daggers, this is 10% attack speed, or 10% attack damage with everything. So this is just better all around in attacking. Only problem is it's slow, and it has less stamina. But it's still better at PvP, so this will be B tier. Next up, we're going to start going to the epics. Now we have Dwarf, which is the one that I use. Dwarf has minus 20% height and minus 5% movement speed, but it has plus 15% mining damage and it has better forge. I don't know, I'm guessing they have a higher chance of getting masterwork, but to be fair, masterwork is pretty easy to get. And it also has critical mining, which is a 20% chance to deal 50% extra damage to rocks. So technically, when you're mining, you have a 20% chance to do in general a 65% more damage to rocks in one swing, which really good for mining, but again, as bad movement speed, doesn't have anything good for damage. So I'm gonna put this at high B tier, just because it's good for mining. It's really good for mining. Next up, we have Shadow. Shadow has plus 15% movement speed, 10% attack speed, 10% stamina, plus 5% physical damage, but minus 10% HP. But it also has another ability where when you take damage, you have a 15% chance to just dodge the attack. So it's good. It's good for attacking. I'd say it's better than the Orc for attacking, obviously, but you know, because you have minus 10% HP, but technically you have 15%, you know, my odds 15 minus 5%, I'd say you have a higher chance to dodge. I'd say that's better, but it's still gonna be in B tier. I'd still put it under the Dwarf because, you know, there's better things for fighting. Dwarf is just for mining. Next up, we have legendaries. So first we have Minotaur, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't see anyone using Minotaur. I really don't see. I have Minotaur. I've still yet to use it myself either. It has plus 20% HP, minus 10% movement speed, minus 10% stamina, plus 10% height, and it has plus 20% width and depth. But it also has another ability where when you're under 50% HP, you activate a rage mode that increases your movement speed by 30% and your damage by 30%. It's good, but it's really not that good. I'll put it at B tier, but it's going to be high B tier. I'll put this above the Dwarf. Next up, we have Dragonborn, which this is really good. You have 20% max HP, you get 10% more height, which again, I don't think height in the game matters at all. And then you also have just a 12% physical damage increase. But other than that, you have a 40% chance to burn enemy, and you deal 30% of your weapon's damage per second for 3 seconds, which is really good. That's going to be a high A tier. Basically, you just do a lot of damage with Dragonborn. Next up, we have Golem. Golem is 30% extra HP, minus 10% movement speed, and 30% size. You are huge with this character, especially if you're right next to someone who has Dwarf, which it's a massive difference. And then you also have 15% attack speed with heavy weapons, and then you also have 50% chance to lower incoming damage by 25%. Sure, it's good, but colossal weapons, heavy weapons, they're not very viable, even with the golem. And it's the fact that you also have to use golem to make them good. Golem just is a tank, basically, which, I mean, they're adding bosses, so maybe golem in the future might be better, but I'm gonna put golem like mid B tier. Next up, we have Angel. This is gonna be a bit, so Angel has minus 20% dash cooldown, plus 50% dash distance, plus 15% longer dash iframe, plus 20% movement speed, plus 25% jump boost, plus 20% stamina, and it has a 25% luck boost. It also has a 50% chance to call upon smites on hit for 30% of the physical damage, which is, you know, not bad. And then you also have infinite stamina while you're below 20%. So Angel is really good. Angel is a movement speed one. It's, you know, this is by far the best for mining. And because of that, we're going to put it at S tier. Because obviously the best for mining, it should be at S tier. Because, you know, the game is about mining. Next up, we have Demon. And again, this one's really long, so get ready. Plus 20% movement speed, plus 20% attack speed, plus 20% physical damage, plus 20% fire damage, plus 30% height, plus 10% width and depth. And it has another ability which is 25% chance to burn the enemy when you take damage. Then it has another thing, while in combat, have a small area around you that deals 10% of your weapon's damage per second. And then another ability which is when you dash or teleport, you teleport with hellfire particles and have a 20% chance to create a hellfire circle that does 45% of your weapon's damage per second for 3 seconds when an enemy is inside. So, I mean, compared to the Angel, you know, they have, you know, their movement speed and stuff, but if you really look at the Angel has nothing for, you know, attacking, for PvP, which this game does have a big, you know, thing for PvP as well as mining. But I'm gonna put Demon above Angel just because, you know, you can get something else. You can get Dwarf, which is also good for mining, but Demon is completely like off the charts versus anything else in PvP. That's the reason why it's above. Sure, obviously it depends for mining. If you're gonna be mining more, Angel is better, obviously way better. But if you're gonna be fighting, Demon is by far the best. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, please, you know, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. It's been a really long time since I last posted. I'm sorry. I've been caught up with school and everything. I do want to say I plan on coming back, but every single time I've said that, I end up not coming back, so I can't really, there is no promises that I will be coming back. But if I do, plan on seeing more helpful videos like this, more tier lists especially, and probably mainly on The Forge, as that is a really popular game and I've been playing that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, of course, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.